Welcome to Mount Sunapee, and what a beautiful day to report here as we've just had a fresh fallen snow to improve the already amazing conditions here. And as we talk about the future of Mount Sunapee, we're going to have to catch up with the new general manager. I'm joined by Bruce Schmidt. He's the vice president and general manager here, and he's going to tell us why this is the perfect fit for him here, about preserving the character of the mountain we love, but also improving it and making it an even better place for us to play with our family. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So Bruce, you come from a really great history of working with resorts like this. Tell us how you came to be here.
Well, I came from Okemo after the purchase of Vail. I began here on the 28th of October, and I had a considerable amount of experience. I was at Okemo over 33 years, 40 seasons. I have a degree from Lyndon State in ski area management, and I've just really grown up in the ski business. My mother was a ski instructor, and just really it's been a great great ride. So I've worked everything. My first job was working in the tray room of cafeteria, and I worked in lifts, and I was the head of snowmaking at Okemo. Did a lot of outside operations and worked my way up to through director of skier services, assistant general manager, and then vice president and general manager for the past 15 years.
So you really have known every aspect of this business.
I try to immerse myself in every aspect because it's all so important. At Okemo, we had more lodging and hospitality, golf operations. But Mount Sunapee is really, really exciting to really be into really servicing that skiing guest, and we're really focusing on that in how we make our decisions.
And Mount Sunapee really has been a fixture in this community for quite some time. It has a unique character to it. And you and I were talking just before the interview about how the relationship between the skiers and the mountain really is what drew you here.
It is. You know, the skiers, and I've met quite a few, they are very quick to tell you what works and also what doesn't work. And there's a lot of pride of ownership. Many of them have lived in this area and skied at Mount Sunapee, grew up skiing here. Many have moved back to this area because they enjoy the lake and they enjoy the mountains. Yes. So, you know, we see a lot of that. But we need to be mindful of that relationship because they're the ones that are really doing all the word of mouth for us here, and we're focusing on the snowmaking, focusing on the grooming, making sure that the lifts are maintained to the level that they have been. All the things that have been done, we're just going to try to do them even better as we go through this season and on to future seasons.
It's true. If you talk to anybody who lives in the area or skis here regularly, there really is a sense of pride of ownership here, or like that they're the steward of the mountain, and they really need to do what's best to make sure it stays this way, but also that it always is the best it can be. So I can see where you'd be sharing their vision. As you look ahead, what are some things you see in the character of this place possibly changing or going for the better?
Well, we're very respectful and understanding of the partnership that we have with the state of New Hampshire, and being on a state park land. It's something that I don't take lightly, and I am understanding more about it. And it's something that as we make decisions, we have to keep that in mind. I think that some enhancements with snowmaking and enhancements with some of the lifts would be something we would look at. But I also think looking at the guest experience and how we do things when it comes to rentals and how we do things with lessons, even to some degree, our ticketing systems and where people can buy tickets and how we've, offered them in the past. Those are all things that I think really need to be looked at. And Vail really, they push us and want us to reimagine the experience. One of our things that we really emphasize is experience of a lifetime. And with that, if we can reimagine how we're doing it, make it better for the guests, and ultimately the employees will be happier, we'll be able to provide a better service. It's just something that we're just starting out, and I keep telling all the employees, this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's going to take time for us to get there, but we will get there, and we'll continue Vail they already have a Vail, so they want us to keep our identity as Mount Sunapee and try to become even better than what we are now.
Well, that's all good news for anyone who's been here or for anyone who's thinking of coming. So make sure you look ahead to the future to see great things right here at Mount Sunapee.